Hi everyone, it's Rhonda from Rhonda's Tarot Readings and Spiritual Services. Okay, well I have a spread here laid out for December 23rd through the 29th. So let me take a look. Okay, let's see. The first card I have here is that when I look at this card here, I see, it's kind of got a reflection on it, I apologize. But you see those waves in the back, and this woman is riding, what is it, a whale, it looks like, going towards a cup. Okay, that's empty. The cup's empty. So she's trying to fill that cup, or he. And you're riding the waves, and you've been riding the waves. In the back, it's a little, I look at this and it's not bright and sunny and cheerful. When I look at that, it's kind of, well, it's brown. So, you know what I mean? Brown. So she's been riding the waves, or he's been riding the waves and trying to get that cup filled. And it's been quite a ride. But it looks like she's not far, or he's not far from filling that cup. Looks like she or he is almost there. And the water starts to smooth out, starts to calm. So when I look at this, I see somebody that has been working long and hard to try to fulfill a dream or a goal, and is getting close. I look at this card here, and if you look at it, you could see the horses. It's a merry-go-round, and there's two horses that are getting off. So getting off the merry-go-round. So it looks like, when I look at this, there's opportunities that are available to you, but it's kind of like you've been going round and round and round, and it's the same old thing. So I think that it's time for a change, something to shake things up. So you're getting off the merry-go-round and starting to look at some different options. When I look at this card, it's like you barely feel, see the little mermaid with his head above the water, or her head above the water. At times, there's several things that you have going on here. And it just feels like, when I look at this card, it's an emotional card. When I see water, I think of emotions. And these cups, there's a lot of things that you have thought about doing, but they're not quite filled. And there's more options than just one or two. There's many options here. But you feel like you've barely can keep your head sometimes above water, doing what you like to do, whether this is work related, whether this is personal related. It looks like it's just a feeling of, I could barely make ends meet, or it's a stressful situation. That's what I'm getting looking at that. And then I have the moon here, and this woman's tied, okay? She's tied to a post. But they're saying, she's not tied tight, or he's not tied tight. It's tied, but not tightly. And there's friends nearby. When I see the dog here, see the dog right there? There's friends nearby that can help you, actually, that can take the rope and just kind of pull it off, because you're not tied tight to that pole. It's just, you feel like sometimes you're tied up. But they're telling you that you have fear, and to release the fear that you have, because that is what's holding you. It's fear or faith, right? So fear is what is holding you back. So let your friends help you. Let go of the rope that binds you, and trust. I mean, they're saying that there's really important insights that are coming. They're psychic, so you're going to get some great downloads from the universe. And just pay attention. And I believe this has to do with, you think you're tied, you think you're held, but you're not. And you're gonna find that out really soon, that it's okay to just have faith. Your life purpose, they say, is either reading, writing, editing, selling spiritual-based books. But when I look at this, I just see that you have everything that you need right in front of you, right? Everything that you need. You may have to do some reading, some research, but pretty much everything that you have is right in her hands. If you look at, or his hands, it's right there. There's a possibility that you have a book inside of you. It could be just two. When I look at this, that if you start journaling, you're going to put your thoughts on paper. And I know with me, actually, I've wrote in a journal and it ended up to be a book. So you never know what can happen to you, right? As you go forward. So journal your thoughts, and just know that everything that you have or that you need is within reach. It's right within your hands. Listen to your intuition. All the messages that you have intuitively, it's, the universe that is telling you that's, we're stardust, we're spirit having a human experience. And the divine is talking to you. So listen, listen to your intuition, trust your intuition. If you listen and you trust, you'll get the answers that you need. And simplify your life, okay? When I look at this, in yogic philosophy, yoga practice, they say that there's not much that you need, okay? There isn't much that you need. A lot of the people in India that I've met when I was there, they're some of the poorest people I met, and they were some of the happiest people. So, they don't have a lot, so they could focus more on what we're really here to do. We're here to love. We're here to get in touch with who we really are. We're a part of God. We're here to learn lessons and to connect with the divine, to remember that I am that. So I think I've been doing this the last couple times just because I think. So I'm going to pull another one just for the heck of it. Let's see. What is this? Well, I see this as do some service work, do some charity work. Open your heart and your mind so you get a bigger picture of what you can do. And being the holidays too, I think it's really important to be of service to others. So reach out, and it could just be something as simple as making a phone call, checking in on somebody, going to a homeless person and giving them a pillow and a blanket, just, that was my husband, did you hear that? This big sneeze. But just, be there for others. So with that, I'm going to say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I told you that in the last video, but I'm going to say it again. And I hope that you have a wonderful holiday, and be safe and be kind to one another, as my granddaughter Danica would say. So I love you guys. 2020, here we come. Buckle up. I think it's going to be a wonderful ride. So thank you so much, and I'll talk to you soon. I'll talk to you next week. Bye.